What's up, guys? Bringing you another Overwatch video. Basically, this time I'm showing you some Zarya gameplay. Unfortunately, somehow some of the film got deleted, and the best plays that I had were cut out of the video, which I'm kind of disappointed. I still have play the game, which I did, and it was a pretty good game. It was like really like. In the beginning, we were just doing garbage. Pretty much the whole team, especially me. Well, not especially me. I was doing pretty good. I think I was holding myself, but as Zarya, I made a lot of mistakes. So that was the biggest problem I had. But yeah, it was a good game, and really, it was crazy. It was a really crazy comeback. We went first round. It was them. It was 2. They got 2. We pretty much lost it right away. Then we got 2, but it took us way longer than it took them. We only had a minute after to get 2 more objectives, and they had, I think it was 5 minutes, so they had a lot more time than we did. By the way, I just want to give a shout out to my friend Ark. Yes, hello Ark. I know you're watching this. Actually, don't skip the video. I was gonna say, whoever else is watching this video, you can skip towards the part where we start making a big comeback, but I suggest Ark. I suggest you watch the Genji in the beginning, because I have to say, I think he was a really good Genji, and he was giving us some problems, and I felt like he played like you. So definitely give him a look, because honestly, I think he reminds me of you. I think I was telling you about that before. But anyways, besides that, I know I'm rambling a lot. I wanted to talk about today some simple stuff about how, well, it's not simple stuff, but basically I had a friend ask me a question: should I get Overwatch? And the good answer is, yep, you should. But it's more complex than that. I don't know what to say, honestly, about it. It's hard for me to say if you should or shouldn't. It's all about if you like it or not. I think it's a really great game, and I think everybody should take a chance to check it out. But yeah, I think it's a great game, and I think the biggest factor I had to look at was I looked at people who did like the game and people who didn't like the game. Like, people who don't like the game that much seem to be like my friends who play a lot of Call of Duty and still want to play Call of Duty, or play Rainbow Six Siege and they still want to play Rainbow Six Siege. If you're still into like Call of Duty or Rainbow Six Siege and you still want something like that, then you're probably gonna want to you're probably gonna want to stick with that, because Overwatch is something for people who want very new experiences. Like, if you're just tired, like, let's just say if you don't play too many shooters, I'm suggesting you get Overwatch, because if you haven't, then this is going to be a really eye-opener for you, and it's going to show you that, like, these type of games can be fun. And it's not really a shooter, I can't say that. That's the thing about it too. It's like, you got different characters doing different things. Not all of them are just dealing damage. Everybody's kind of contributing somehow. But basically, for people who don't play a lot of shooters, people who play MOBAs, I would say definitely try this game out, because I mean, it's not a MOBA, but it's like the next step towards like a multiplayer game, like more fast action paced. I think MOBA is probably different compared to this, so yeah. But I mean, I know some people too who play MOBAs and they can't really play this game very well. So I think it just all depends on, it really depends, and it's hard, but I think overall it's a really enjoyable game. I just think that if you're really looking for something new and you haven't tried Overwatch yet, you got to try the game out, because it's amazing. It's great to play. There's so many different characters to play. you can't say there's not a new experience every single time. You're gonna have a new experience all the time, so it's always enjoyable. Especially me. Look at me now. I was like maining Winston most of the time. Now I'm maining Zarya, so I don't know. I'm playing a lot of different characters. I'm playing Lucio, I'm playing Zarya. I never would have played them in the beginning when I started playing Overwatch. I was playing Winston, I was playing I played a couple different characters all through the game, really, and I started like playing them more and more often. Overall, I just started becoming a good Overwatch player the longer I played, even though I mained certain characters. Like the other day, I was playing with my friend, and we were talking about how, like, I'm not really a Genji main. He is a Genji main, but even though he doesn't like to admit it, but the thing is, like, I played a good Genji, and I don't play Genji. I definitely don't play him a lot because I know I'm not that good with him. But I played a good Genji, and I had a good ult. I had a couple of, I think it was 2 good ults, and I got to play the game. Not that it's that big of a deal to get to play the game as a Genji, but I did good. So overall, playing the game after a while, I think everybody can really be good at every character. They just don't have to main one character, which was a big problem with my friends. They played one character, and they seemed to just be like, I pretty much experienced the whole game. I only can play this character because I only like this character. Well, I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't work that way. If you could become good with a lot of characters, though, I mean, it's definitely, like, you'll never get bored, in my opinion. I don't get bored because I constantly have someone new to play, even though I'm playing Zarya constantly now. It seems like now that I'm playing Zarya a lot, I feel like I'm getting worse with a lot of other characters because I'm just focusing so much on her. Because as soon as, like, in the beginning, I was like, I'm never going to be able to main Zarya. I was like, she's just not my type of character. I enjoyed the way she was. Like, the thing is, I thought it was awesome, her idea of taking damage and then dealing it out. That was really cool to me. That sounded really awesome. But the thing is that, like, I was like, damn, she's really hard to play for me. Like, I couldn't play her, so I was like, I guess I'll have to give up on that. So I moved on to Winston, but I moved on to Winston because I love Winston, and also I played a good Winston, I think. So playing him was, you know, always fun, and I still play him. I can't say that. I still play him good. It's just, it's hard to play him sometimes when you don't have the right circumstances, I guess you could say. So he could be kind of a rough one, but mostly right now I'm playing a lot of tanks. I mean, a lot of tanks. So I pretty much am set with playing tanks. My friend, he plays a lot of offensive characters, so we make a good team. We're trying to look for a healer now to play with, but that's proving challenging. We're trying to get some of our friends to get on board with us, and I think if they just give the game a second chance, and I gotta remind people of that, if you give a game a second look, any game, doesn't matter what, you might be surprised to find that maybe at first you were not exactly in the right mindset to play the game at the time, or maybe maybe the game you weren't ready for. There's a lot of different reasons that maybe you didn't enjoy the game at first. Always take a second look at something. I'm telling you, you'd be surprised. It's amazing that you can just fall in love with a game sometimes. And I try to do that every game. And I give game 2 shots. I give it 3 shots. I try my best with every game to look at it and just try it out, even though it's just incredibly difficult now these days because unfortunately demos aren't really that big of a thing on console. So yeah, by the way, the game is $60 on console, so that's kind of rough. With Black Friday coming up, hopefully they're gonna kind of do a little tiny price drop, but knowing Blizzard, they don't really do price drops from what I heard. PC, it's $40, so if you're in PC, it's definitely, I mean, it's worth the buy. I'm telling you, you're gonna get many hours out of it. You're gonna get $40 worth out of it. Somebody used to tell me that you should be playing for every dollar you spend, you should get an hour of gameplay. I can't really believe in that totally because obviously there's a lot of problems with that. But I mean, I guess you'd agree with that somewhat. Oh, if you notice here, I kind of mess up, unfortunately. I'm not going to be talking for this whole video. I'm just blabbing on, honestly. I had a lot to say about what my friend was asking me. She was really curious if she should get the game or not. I mean, she loves Sombra too. I mean, that's the big thing too, is that Sombra is kind of like, it's crazy. Like, I'm telling you, if you haven't gotten into the game yet, you're missing out on a lot. It's a really fun experience. They're making the whole lore behind it, and if you enjoy that type of stuff too, you'll get into the game, even if you're not in there for the competitive scene, or you're in there just to win. You can just have fun by playing and trying to win, you know, but you don't have to be like a try-hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, the game can be, it's for everyone, it's for all ages, it's for everyone to be able to enjoy, competitive or not. It's just to have fun, and that's the great thing about it. So I definitely suggest checking it out if you haven't, especially to my friend, since she's so curious if she should get it or not. I really don't think it's a waste of your money, trust me. And if Black Friday comes out and seems, well, it won't be really a Steam sale for Overwatch, because I'm pretty sure it's only sold on the website, so my bad. But I'm sure when Black Friday comes out, I'm sure it can go down to $50. But, oh yeah, and by the way, watch this part. This is where we actually do it. Like, we just group up. I'm so happy that I found this. Like, we were messing up. All of us were messing up. I can't deny that, but everybody made the right choice. Whoever, I think it was Zenyatta who grouped everybody up. He literally was he made like a team decision, and it was great. That, I mean, it's not even a team decision. Everybody should have knew this from the get-go, but everybody, like, agreed with him. Everybody said, okay, we're going to get together, and then we're going to go in together. Unfortunately, we lose a couple of guys. It's fine. We're able to hold out, stick together, kind of pushing through. I'm letting them come to me, I let them deal damage, and I pop my ult, and then we basically wipe them. So, yeah, that's great. But, unfortunately, I didn't catch the defensive part, which really upsets me. If you watch the rest of the video, we go into, you know, we're drawed basically, and we have our round that comes up next. We do that, and then during defense, unfortunately, that's where I got like my best. Like, I held out. Like, I was the one holding hard. Like, I was there holding hard. My team died like 2 times, and I was like the only one there, so I was like holding incredibly hard against like 2 people at a time sometimes, maybe 3, and yeah, it was pretty rough, and I was so like happy that we pulled through that hard. We won like tremendously, spoiler alert. But yeah. Oh, by the way too, if you haven't got the game yet too, you miss out on a lot of the events and stuff, but it's not a bad thing, because in the future they do have, you know, the Halloween updates will come back, the Olympic updates will come back when the Olympics comes back. I mean, it's not like the summer. I don't know if the summer part will come back with the winter, because I know the Winter Olympics comes, you know, in the next 2 years, I believe. So I don't know if the summer part, the summer skins will come back, and the summer sprays, and the summer emotes, and whatever they had. They have all these different cosmetic items, which is great. That's what I love about the game too, is that you don't have to worry like in Call of Duty, like with Infinite Warfare. I'm pretty sure. I don't know about Infinite Warfare right now, so don't quote me on that. But Black Ops, I remember it was a pain in my ass, because there was like a perfect gun I wanted, and it's just not worth it to me to try to earn that. It was just kind of ridiculous. So anyways, as you can see, we have 60 seconds to push this point. We push really hard. I get on the point, because I'm like, okay, we're gonna like start capturing it right away. And from here on, I bubble him, and then I think it was a bad decision for them to have a 2RB run, honestly. I think that was kind of their downfall, because I was using him as kind of like a damage buff. Like, I was like, okay, you're gonna like put that out, and you're gonna just use your ult on that. Okay, then fine. I'll just take some damage, and then unfortunately, I should have concentrated more on the Mercy. That was a big mistake of mine. But I was like satisfied enough that, you know, I got rid of some other people. I was getting rid of, maybe my teammates were concentrating more on Mercy. So I popped the ult, got rid of these two, which I was happy about. Reinhardt shakeout. Alright, we had a good Reinhardt, we had a good team. So, I mean, I was just satisfied all over, you know, pretty much all around what we did towards the end of this match. We really picked up our pace. And actually, this was my first match of the day, so I was pretty proud of myself. I rambled so much, and I'm so sorry to whoever watches this, including my friend if he made it this far. Yeah. Oh, shit. And I forgot. I should have put like a time thing saying, hey, if you don't want to hear me bullshit the whole time and see me fail a lot, you should go to this point of the video. I'll put that in the description, I guess, even though some of you might have watched the video and be like, yeah, we already watched the whole video, it's like, kind of fucked us there, or you guys might have just left because you're like, yeah, this is just you blabbing on. And you know what, honestly, that's what I do, so I mean, sorry, I'm sorry, I apologize, but I'm just trying to have fun, I guess, with this video, even though I'm very upset because defense was cut out. So, okay, I'm gonna let the rest of the video play out. I'm gonna shut the hell up. I hope I could get a chance to talk about Sombra soon. I hope I could talk about some of my Lucio soon, because I wanted to give some Lucio tips. And yeah, I hope to see you guys soon. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Alright, peace out, and watch this play of the game, because yeah, I mean, I feel like I had a bunch of these, but still, you know, I was beasting. So, okay, peace out.